Did you know that 10 everyday foods, items many older adults have trusted for years, can slowly weaken your kidneys and quietly reduce the blood flow reaching your legs? Many seniors assume colder feet, heavier steps, swelling, or nighttime cramps are simply part of getting older. But in clinical practice, that's rarely the full story. When the kidneys become strained, the blood thickens, the pressure inside your vessels changes, and the circulation meant for your legs can drop far more than you realize. What makes this even more important is the encouraging truth behind it. Your leg strength is not fixed. Even after 60, many of my patients regain warmth, stability, and confidence in their steps simply by removing the foods that stress the kidneys and restrict lower leg circulation. These improvements can feel dramatic, in some cases, like doubling the strength they thought they had left. As a neurologist with more than 20 years of experience working with older adults, I'd like to guide you through these overlooked triggers gently and clearly. My goal is not to alarm you, but to help you understand what's happening inside your body and what you can still change today. Before we begin, if you haven't already, I warmly invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss guidance designed specifically for adults over 60. And if you're ready to learn what could be limiting your leg circulation, comment the number 9 below. If you're unsure, comment 0, and we'll take this journey together at your pace. Now, let's begin with number 10, and I hope you'll stay with me all the way. Because number 1 is something many seniors use every single day without realizing how deeply it affects both kidney function and the strength of their legs. 10. High-sodium processed foods. Not all salt is harmful to your legs. It is the salt that comes without potassium that can quietly leave your feet swollen and heavy. Many older adults rely on canned soups, packaged meals, or frozen entrees because they seem fast and convenient. Yet these foods often contain several hundred milligrams of sodium in a single serving. When that sodium accumulates, your kidneys must retain more water, your blood pressure rises, and the circulation that should reach your lower legs begins to slow. As sodium overload thickens the blood, the tiny vessels in your calves and ankles face greater pressure. These microvessels are delicate, and when they are repeatedly stressed, they cannot deliver oxygen and nutrients as efficiently. That is why you may notice cool feet, ankle puffiness, or the sense that your legs tire sooner than they used to. The encouraging part is that this pattern can be improved with simple daily changes. Adding leafy greens, beans, tomatoes, or other potassium-rich foods helps balance sodium and supports better kidney function. Choosing fresh ingredients over canned, boxed, or frozen items can also lighten the workload on your circulation. Even replacing 2 processed meals a week can make your steps feel steadier and your legs feel lighter. If swelling has ever made your shoes feel tight, I invite you to comment "swelling" below so we can learn from one another's experience and offer support. Before we move forward, keep in mind that the next item may surprise you even more, because it hides in something many seniors enjoy every single morning. Let's continue with number 9. 9. Coffee creamers. Many older adults are surprised to learn that most coffee creamers contain no real cream at all. Instead, they are blends of synthetic ingredients that can quietly strain the kidneys and interfere with circulation to the legs. These products often include titanium dioxide and chemical emulsifiers, additives that the body does not naturally process well. Over time, these substances can irritate the lining of your blood vessels, leading to low-grade inflammation that slows the flow of blood toward your feet and calves. When the endothelial layer becomes irritated, it loses some of its ability to relax and allow smooth circulation. This means the warm, oxygen-rich blood your legs depend on moves more slowly. Many seniors describe heavier steps, cooler toes, or mild morning stiffness without realizing their daily creamer may be contributing. Because these additives accumulate gradually, their effects can build silently for years. There is a simple way to support both kidney health and leg circulation. Switch to real dairy options. A small splash of milk or natural half and half provides creaminess without exposing your blood vessels to harsh stabilizers. Even plant-based milks without titanium dioxide can be a cleaner, safer choice for everyday use. If you enjoy coffee each morning, I invite you to comment "morning cup" below. It helps us understand how many viewers share this daily habit and may benefit from small, gentle adjustments. And speaking of daily routines, the next item on our list becomes even more important for seniors because it affects hydration, blood thickness, and the comfort of your legs throughout the entire day. Let's move on to number 8. 8. Alcohol. Even a small amount of alcohol can thicken your blood more than most people realize, and your legs are often the very first place to feel the change. Many older adults enjoy an occasional drink, but alcohol has a strong dehydrating effect. When your body loses fluid, your calves and feet receive less warm, circulating blood, which may leave them feeling cool, tight, or prone to nighttime cramps. As dehydration progresses, the blood becomes more viscous. Thicker blood moves slowly through the smaller vessels that support your lower legs. These microvessels must work harder to deliver oxygen, and over time they struggle to keep the muscles comfortable and energized. This is why some seniors notice heavier steps after a drink, or wake up with mild cramping that seems unrelated to anything they did during the day. There is nothing wrong with enjoying a beverage occasionally, but pairing it with proper hydration can make a meaningful difference. Drinking water before and after alcohol, adding a small amount of electrolyte solution, or including mineral-rich foods in your evening routine can help your kidneys filter more effectively and protect your circulation. If you've ever felt your legs tighten or cool after a drink, feel free to comment "hydration check" below. It helps build awareness and encourages healthier habits for everyone watching. And as we continue, be prepared for another surprising item. Many seniors turn to it believing they are making a healthy choice, yet it can quietly overload the kidneys and reduce blood flow to the legs in ways most people never expect. Let's move on to number 7. 7. High oxalate green smoothies. Green smoothies often look like the perfect choice for healthy aging, but for many adults over 60, they can quietly place extra stress on the kidneys and weaken leg circulation. Ingredients such as spinach, beet greens, and almonds contain high levels of oxalates. When consumed in large amounts, these oxalates can accumulate faster than the kidneys can comfortably process, especially if hydration or mineral intake is low. As the kidneys become overburdened, their filtering efficiency drops. Waste products remain longer in the bloodstream, causing the blood to thicken slightly. Thicker blood moves more slowly through the small vessels supplying the feet and calves, reducing the warm, steady perfusion your legs need to feel strong. Many older adults notice heavier legs, mild soreness, or a cold foot sensation, without realizing their morning smoothie may be contributing. Fortunately, you do not need to give up smoothies entirely. Rotating your greens, such as choosing kale, romaine, or cucumber, can significantly lower oxalate load. Adding magnesium or calcium-rich foods helps bind oxalates so they pass safely through the digestive system, and using only a modest amount of spinach, rather than filling the entire blender, can protect kidney function while still giving you the nutrients you enjoy. If green smoothies are part of your routine, feel free to comment "My Morning Blend" below. It helps us understand how many viewers rely on this habit and may benefit from gentle adjustments. And now, let's look at number 6, an item many seniors trust because it contains few calories, yet it can disrupt kidney function and weaken circulation far more than most people expect. 6. Artificial sweeteners. Low in calories but high in hidden consequences, artificial sweeteners can place steady and prolonged stress on the kidneys, gradually weakening the circulation that supports your legs. Many seniors choose diet sodas, sugar-free snacks, or light coffee additives, believing they are healthier options. Yet compounds like sucralose and aspartame do not break down easily in the body. Instead, they linger, creating a low-grade inflammatory response that can quietly persist for years. When these chemicals reach the kidneys, they interfere with the tiny tubules responsible for filtering and balancing fluids. As their function becomes disrupted, waste products remain longer in the bloodstream. This contributes to thicker, slower-moving blood, making it harder for warm, oxygen-rich circulation to reach your calves, ankles, and feet. Over time, this can leave your legs feeling cooler, more fatigued, or less steady than before. There is a gentle and practical alternative. Choose natural sweeteners in small amounts. Options like stevia, monk fruit, or a small splash of real milk in your coffee can provide the taste you enjoy without overwhelming your kidneys. Even small shifts in daily habits can make a meaningful difference in how your legs feel throughout the day. Since we're already halfway through the list, I'd love to know who's still watching. Please comment your age below so we can see how many older adults are taking active steps to support their circulation. And now, let's continue with number 5. A category of foods that may seem harmless at first glance, but can stiffen blood vessels in ways that directly affect the strength and comfort of your legs. 5. Processed meats. It isn't the meat itself that disrupts circulation in your legs. It's the chemicals added during processing that create the real concern. Many deli slices, sausages, and packaged meats contain nitrates, phosphates, and advanced glycation end products, or AGs. These additives may enhance flavor or extend shelf life, but inside the body, they provoke inflammation within the blood vessels. For adults over 60, whose vessels are already more sensitive, this irritation can have a noticeable effect. As the vessel walls become inflamed, they also become less flexible. Healthy blood vessels expand and contract easily, allowing blood to move smoothly toward the calves and feet. But when elasticity decreases, circulation slows. This can leave your legs feeling cooler, heavier, or more easily fatigued, especially toward the end of the day. Many seniors assume this change is simply aging, yet diet often plays a larger role than expected. Choosing fresh meat is one of the simplest ways to support both kidney function and leg circulation. Fresh poultry, fish, or unprocessed cuts of beef or pork do not contain the chemical preservatives that strain your vascular system. Reducing snack meats and deli items even gradually can help your legs feel more energized and stable. If processed meats are something you rely on for quick meals, consider commenting fresh choices below. It's a gentle reminder that small adjustments can meaningfully improve how your legs feel. And with that, we move to number 4, a group of additives that may surprise you even more, because they hide in everyday foods and can harden blood vessels in ways most seniors never suspect. 4. Phosphate additives. What stiffens the blood vessels in your legs isn't always age. It is often the excess phosphate hidden in many fast foods and packaged items. Processed cheese slices, certain sodas, frozen entrees, and quick-service meals rely heavily on phosphate additives to improve texture and shelf life. These additives absorb at far higher rates than naturally occurring phosphates, which means your body receives far more than it is designed to handle. When phosphate levels rise too high, they encourage calcium to settle into the vessel walls. This slow calcification makes the arteries and small vessels in your lower legs increasingly rigid. Instead of expanding and contracting with each heartbeat, they remain tight and narrow, limiting the warm, oxygen-rich blood your legs depend on for strength and comfort. Over time, this can create that familiar feeling of tight calves, cool feet, or slower walking speed that many seniors notice but cannot explain. Fortunately, reducing your exposure is more achievable than it may seem. Choosing real cheese over processed slices, limiting sodas, and swapping frozen meals for simple, home-prepared dishes can significantly decrease your phosphate load. Even making these changes a few days a week can help protect vessel flexibility and improve circulation to your legs. If you check food labels regularly, share a quick label check in the comments. It's a helpful reminder to others that awareness is one of the strongest tools for better health. As we move forward, the next item is something many older adults use for pain relief, yet it can quietly restrict blood flow to the legs in a way few people ever associate with over-the-counter medications. Let's continue with number 3. 3. NSAIDs, overused painkillers. You may take these medications to ease discomfort, but they can quietly reduce the blood flowing to your legs. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or NSAIDs, are commonly used for joint pain, back soreness, or everyday aches. Yet when taken too often, they interfere with a natural chemical called prostaglandin. Your body relies on prostaglandins to keep blood vessels open enough to deliver warm, oxygen-rich blood to your lower legs. When prostaglandin activity is blocked, the vessels narrow, and overall circulation decreases. This reduced flow is especially noticeable in the calves, ankles, and fia, where smaller vessels already work hard to maintain warmth and comfort. Many older adults describe cold toes, mild numbness, or a tired leg sensation, without realizing that their pain relievers may be contributing. For seniors with sensitive kidneys, the effect can be even more pronounced, since the kidneys must filter these medications daily. Using NSAIDs occasionally is generally safe, but relying on them frequently can make your legs feel heavier and less responsive during walking. A gentler approach is to reserve these medications for times when they are truly needed and use alternative strategies, such as stretching, heat therapy, or brief rest periods, to manage everyday discomfort. If you've ever wondered whether your pain medication affects your legs, feel free to comment "curious about circulation" below. Your questions often help others who may share the same concerns. The next item on our list is something nearly every household uses for cooking, yet its hidden effects on blood vessels can be surprisingly powerful. Let's move on to number 2. 2. Seed oils. It isn't the oil itself that creates problems for your legs. It's the way many modern seed oils are manufactured. Oils such as soybean, corn, canola, and cottonseed are often extracted using extremely high heat and chemical solvents. This intense refining process forms harmful byproducts called aldehydes, which are known to irritate and weaken the cells lining your blood vessels. For older adults, whose circulation is already more sensitive, this irritation can have a direct impact on leg comfort and strength. When aldehydes reach the bloodstream, they damage the endothelial layer, the smooth inner surface that helps vessels relax and move blood efficiently. Once this layer becomes inflamed, the vessels stiffen and narrow, reducing the steady flow of warm, oxygenated blood needed by the calves and feet. Many seniors describe cool toes, slower walking speed, or that tight leg sensation after meals without ever connecting these symptoms to cooking oils. The encouraging news is that replacing these oils is simple and highly effective. Extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil contain natural antioxidants that protect the vessel lining rather than harm it. Using these oils for daily cooking, salad dressings, or light sautéing can support both kidney health and leg circulation over time. If seed oils are something you use regularly, feel free to comment "switching my oils" below. It's a small commitment that can spark meaningful change in your everyday health. We now arrive at number 1, the most surprising item of all. It's something many older adults enjoy every single day, yet it can thicken the blood faster than anything else on the list and dramatically influence circulation in the legs. Let's take a closer look. 1. Sugar, fructose. Sugar is the number 1 factor that thickens your blood and weakens your legs, even when you only use a little each day. Many older adults enjoy sweetened coffee, fruit drinks, desserts, or packaged snacks without realizing how strongly these products influence circulation. Unlike other nutrients, fructose must be processed almost entirely by the liver. During this process, the body produces uric acid, and when uric acid rises, it triggers a chain reaction that affects the kidneys, the blood, and ultimately the way your legs feel. Higher uric acid thickens the blood, increasing its resistance as it moves through the smaller vessels that supply the feet and calves. Thickened blood also carries oxygen less efficiently. This combination can leave your legs feeling tired, colder than usual, or slower to recover after walking. Some seniors even notice energy crashes or afternoon heaviness that seem unrelated to their sugar intake, yet the connection is often stronger than they think. Protecting your circulation does not require eliminating sweet foods entirely. Instead, focus on reducing sweet drinks, flavored coffees, and packaged items containing high fructose corn syrup. Reading labels carefully and choosing whole fruits or lightly sweetened alternatives can support kidney function and help maintain steady blood flow to the legs. If you're making an effort to cut back on sugar, feel free to comment "small steps forward" below. Your progress can inspire others who are beginning the same journey. And now that we've reached the end of the list, it's time to bring everything together. In the next section, we'll review the core insights, highlight what matters most for your circulation, and give you practical steps you can begin today. Age does not take away the circulation in your legs. It simply asks you to choose the right foods each day. Throughout this video, we explored 10 common items that quietly place stress on the kidneys and weaken the blood flow that keeps your legs warm, steady, and strong. When you see them grouped together, the picture becomes clear, and it becomes easier to understand why so many older adults experience heavy steps, cool feet, or swelling they cannot fully explain. The first group includes foods that encourage your body to retain water and push blood pressure higher. When this happens, the delicate vessels in your lower legs must work harder, and circulation becomes sluggish. The second group contains substances that trigger irritation inside the vessels. Over time, this inflammation makes the arteries and tiny capillaries stiff, reducing the smooth, flexible motion your legs depend on. The final group thickens the blood itself. Once the blood becomes heavier and slower, oxygen delivery drops, and your muscles fatigue more quickly. The hopeful part is that removing or reducing these 10 foods can create real, noticeable improvements. Many adults over 60 report that their legs feel lighter, their balance steadier, and their walking endurance stronger. Some even describe feeling twice as confident once their circulation begins to respond. Small, consistent choices can produce meaningful change, even if you start today. To support your kidneys and your legs, keep your routine simple. Drink enough water, include potassium-rich foods, cook with healthy oils such as olive or avocado, and keep sugar intake modest. These gentle habits help your blood stay fluid and your vessels responsive. Before we close, I would genuinely love to hear from you. Please share one thing you learned today in the comments. If this video was helpful, comment the number 9. If you are still unsure, Comment 0. Your voice helps shape future topics. And remember to like, share, and subscribe for more trusted senior health tips created especially for you.